about Beverly Hills because that just ended, but you're a Beverly Hills fan. Take us through what are your thoughts? Where do you feeling about the series? All of it.
Well, something really interesting. A colleague sent me a thing this morning, and it was Dorit's like book appearances that are coming up for the book. That is it written or not? I don't know.
Unclear.
Book cover's done.
Guys, that's been done. That was first thing on the list.
Cover's done.
That book.
Like, let's break news. The book cover's done.
Cover's done. And she's been unburdened of the book cover.
Unburdened. And by the way, she does look gorgeous on the book cover.
Stunning. Stunning.
So, but my colleague Katie sent me this, the little dates. And she's like, did you see this? And I'm like, yeah, you already sent this to me. Like, wait, what? Like, yeah. I'm like, I don't think I'm going, but thanks. She goes, no. Look closely. So I looked at it and the times, it's like Barnes and Noble, 12:30-ish. Acme Bookstore, 4-ish to 5-ish.
They called it Dorit Standard Time.
Because when would she show up? Like she's so late all the time. Which, by the way, I have to say, for someone who has like OCD with time, I need to like chill about it because I am so wound up about time.
Andrea, you and I, the same person.
If someone in my circle kept doing that to me with no good reason other than the glam squad was over, I would seriously lose my mind.
And no apology as well. Never an apology.
No apology. Oh, that's the worst part of someone who's late is no apology. You're like, I want to hear like what happened. I want to hear,
and it better be good. Yeah,
like it blows my mind. I'm like,
no, she always walks on the plane as though she was waiting for them.
Hi, yeah. It's like this is my private plane, and I can just show up whenever I want, even though it's not her private plane. But it's a little like get it together.
Yeah.
Just get ready earlier, leave the house earlier.
This is a job.
It's a job. And also people are waiting on you.
Yep.
They should just, whenever they're with her, they should just fly commercial. Cause like
you have to show up when
they're not going to wait for her.
Or fly her commercial. That'll get her on that PJ quicker than quick.
Right.
She'll be there.
You have a choice. Yeah.
And this plane takes off at this hour.
Well, that was my favorite thing that happened on Miami once, which I know you are somewhat caught up. And Casey doesn't watch Miami like I do, but I love Miami. R.I.P. for now. But Lisa Hochstein, they left her. They flew commercial and they simply left her. And it was so great because she had to take like a plane and a train to like
a horse
Germany.
and a buggy.
Like she literally was like, it took her 3 days to get it, like transcontinental railroad. This woman never, and she can't make her way anywhere by herself. So to watch her struggle airport to airport was a joy. And
that's
I hope that she takes.
There's also how many meals or drinks where people don't show up and they're just like, and they do the little like.
I love when the clock starts.
And they're like 15 minutes late, 20 minutes late, 25 minutes late. And like, I'm like, where? And then they show up. They're like, hey, like nothing's up.
You're going in begging for forgiveness at that point.
I'm
apologizing after 2 minutes late.
My heart is like racing and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like I tell my kids all the time, you show up on time, you're late. Show up 5 minutes early.
What did you think of our newest addition to, yes, thank you, Andrea. Thank you for speaking for us Capricorns that know the value of time. But I also want to speak about Amanda. She was their new cast member this season.
Oh, yeah.
She was very triggering to everybody.
Yeah, especially Bose.
What did you think? Yeah, Bose too. I mean, like two Bose the most. What did you think and what did you think of her performance at the reunions, I would say?
I had this like bizarre sort of push and pull with her where it was like when she's talking about like a helicopter and a horse for her wedding or that she bought her house and not her husband. I'm like, ugh, what are you doing? And then, but then I felt like they were going a little mean girl on her where I was like, now I feel bad for her. And then, so I kept, the pendulum for me kept swinging with her. Like I was like all out of sorts. I didn't really know what to think about her.
I think that's her superpower.
She got us all out of sorts.
Yeah. Like we all were so on our heels.
They needed it. I feel like the show kind of needed it. I actually hope she comes back, but
I do too.
I don't know if she's coming back.
And that's not because I like her. I don't. Or maybe I do. I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes I really like her. And I'm like, you know what? She held her own in that reunion where every single clip they rolled to, she was never lying.
Yeah. Yeah. And she also has this sort of like when she does her testimonials, it's like almost a little ethereal with like her cotton candy gown, you know, and like everything just feels very light. Like, but then it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I know. And that's her superpower. We don't know. I can't make heads or tails.
But she's never had one normal light moment of just like a laugh. Like it's always so infused about her business. It's so uncomfortable to watch.
But the way in the reunion, she just took it from Sutton being like, no one wanted to room you with you. And she's like, I hear that. You know, like she was just kind of like,
I know. She's like a really interesting character. And I do think Dorit, on the day where she said at the party, like that her son had died, Dorit absolutely should have stopped at that point.
Thank you. Like it was unconscionable. She should have been kicked off the franchise, I felt almost. I was upset about it.
Stop. Like she just said her son died and it's the anniversary. This isn't about you anymore. Just, you can pick it up later at the next event.
Simply can't.
She went one more question. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, anyone that would do that is truly just, I'm sorry to say this, like a terrible person. Like the fact that her own agenda trumped that piece of information was so really awful.
Like Dorit, Dorit needs to, I realize she's going through a hard time right now, like as if we're friends. I'm talking like I'm friends with Dorit.
These are our friends.
They're our family members.
Family members.
Our crazy aunts. That's who they all are to us.
I do think that there maybe will, because I was just literally saying this to someone this morning, actually, Katie, that who I was just talking about earlier from Dateline. I was saying, like, I initially didn't really love Dorit that much. And then she really grew on me. And then I actually went through this period where I really liked her. And now I'm kind of back to being like, Dorit, like, what are you doing? Let's go back to like the middle where like you were actually like really cool. Maybe she just needs to, she is going through a hard time. Look, her house, the accusations, that sounds like a crime, not a crime. But the word out there, right, is about this foreclosure on her house and everything.
And the text messages. Yeah.
I mean, I think she is going through like a really hard time right now. So hopefully she can, and I think she's trying to show like, look, I'm tough. And it's too much. It's just dial it back too much. Bit.
I also think she's forgetting the rule of Housewives, which is like, we want repair with the Housewives. Yes, we want fights, but then we want the friendships, I think, to repair. And she's just stonewalling everyone to a point that I'm like, well, now we're getting nowhere. So you either are going to give in or kind of like leave. I don't know.
Right. Like Lisa Rinna, just ended up leaving, right?
Yeah.
Well, not by choice, right? But, eventually it just gets to the point where sometimes you do just get asked to go.
If you can't move forward with everyone. Because ultimately, when they're getting along, it's really fun to watch.
Yeah,
and of course, do I want them to fight? Of course, but I prefer
up and down.
Yes, a balance.
I just don't want it to be too dark. By the way, did you guys have you watched the new Running Point season?
No.
Because Lisa effing Rinna is in it.
Of course, she's making a way to every show. She's never not.
She has really gotten herself out there.
She has a cameo thing.
Every which way I look, there's Lisa Rinna.
I know.
Good for her.
Her fashion show and Running Point and The Traitors. And she's all over.
She's everywhere. I mean, I have to say, she's really doing great for herself. Happy for her. And, Dorit could actually take a page from her book, which is like, you are going through something hard, but let people in a little bit. It's not, let them in. You're so hard and tough, but you also have to make space for them. But it's
short-sighted. It's like, this is your livelihood. You actually need to figure this out here, because I think, viewers are turning, and especially if we're going to do a tour with No Book. So we've had since No Book is coming.
Ish. Tour-ish.
Yes,
a book-ish. It's a book-ish. It's going to be
book-ish and a tour-ish.
The thing that was so funny, though, was the ish. I was like, it could be taken as a little bit of a joke, but I think they're actually also serious. Because
no way is she coming on time. Right. No way is she even coming an hour on time.
And then they can say, we told you.
We told you. We said ish.
Yeah.
So,
ish. Yeah. What do you think of Kyle?
Well, so I love Kyle.
Thanks.
Kyle. I do. I've never met her. I just think, I don't know, she just never annoys me. You know, like, you know how you go up and down with people, and we've been talking about that. She never annoys me. I just think she's really cool. I think she's a great mom. I think she's funny. I think she's not afraid to go there, like all of it.
Do you think she was antagonizing Dorit a bit, or do you think she was relentless?
Frustration, you know, I think is part of it with Kyle. Like, she's frustrated with Dorit. I think Kyle would want to be friends with Dorit, you know, like want to get back on track.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she wants to get back on track with her, but I also think, like, from what I can see. So this is just what we know from the information we've been given about these women. But it does seem as if Kyle does have real friends outside of this show.
Yes.
And definitely. So she has like a whole life. And so I think she regards Dorit as a show friend, and she'd like to get back on to being show friends.
And I think Dorit thought they were not just like work friends. Because I don't think Dorit has as big of a circle.
Yeah, that would be hurtful, you know, if that's the case. Because if one person is regarding the friendship as much, you know, more important and deeper than the other, that never feels good. Right.
No.
Yeah.